Good as they came into the arena before the game. Important to make a splash in hostile territory. From the plains of Oklahoma, welcome high above downtown Oklahoma City. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder at Chesapeake Energy Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. And the Clippers starting five. They've got Paul George. Morris is out there with Harrell. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Beverly in at the one. And for Oklahoma City, Gallinari is out there with Junior. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Ferguson in at the three slot. And as we come down the home stretch, some teams in position for the playoffs. How do you prepare for those young players who haven't been there yet, are wide-eyed and learning as they go?
You know, I'm not sure there's any preparing for it. I mean, they're going to be expected to contribute. You've got to be prepared from the standpoint of knowing your assignments, and because there's so much more information today, that does help. But the reality is they've already given the coaching staff a reason to think they have what it takes to help them make a run.
And the Thunder with possession. Junior with it. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, given Junior's wide-ranging skill set, I'm not surprised to see him score from all over the floor.
George finds Leonard. A nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down low. And Harrell slams it in.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Pass to Ferguson. Out to the right wing. Here's Junior. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Junior's got his second bucket. Beverly the pass to Harrell. Outside Leonard. Goes back up, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
You guys play with Harrell's level of energy, and that gets him to the line with some frequency.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
He doesn't get the second one.
And the energy of a guy like Montrezl Harrell can rub off on the entire team.
Yes, it can. GA, he plays with a high motor, generates steals, blocks, and deflections. He's active all over the court, and now we're seeing it on the offensive end as well.
Here's Beverly following the basket by Junior. Basket good.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Ferguson. Now, Junior. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Junior's got 8 points.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
And that one's good, George.
Facing up from mid-range, George could have tried to drive, but takes what the defense gives him.
Inside, Junior, and Junior throws it down.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Clippers trail by 4. And Beverly kicks to Harrell. Back to Beverly. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
And really, how scary is that? That's not even close to their peak form, and they still got the job done.
We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Here's Paul George making his last shot. Paul kicks to Gallinari. Offline with his three. Clippers trail by 4. Leonard with the ball. Chris Paul covering on the wing. George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. He's got 6.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Leonard on the wing. Leonard draws the double. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Now the pass to Junior. Now here's Paul, defended by Beverly, and Paul gets it to go in.
The ability to scan the floor and make the right decision. This is why you want the ball in Junior's hands.
Clippers trail by 6. Beverly, the pass to Harrell. Back to Beverly. Lets it fly. The Thunder pull it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Gallinari. From downtown. No good on that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
Bounce pass from Paul. Here's Ferguson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one's good, Junior.
It's amazing how Junior can just flip the switch, turn up the activity level. Big night for him.
George looking around. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 8.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Paul. Now Junior. 14 points for him. And the basket is good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
The Clippers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And here's Beverly. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
Ferguson misses.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Beverly, the pass to George. Odd pass to George. And George with the stuff.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in LA, but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Patterson comes in for Marcus Morris. Landry Shamet's checked in for George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers trail by 3. Leonard looking over the floor. Passes it to Shamet. In the corner, it's Patterson. Shot clock at 5. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Thunder coming to this one after the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Williams against Burks. It's good.
Really no way to stop that defensively. Lou can pull up at any moment. You just don't know when.
Schroeder outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And here are the Clippers now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Shamet on the wing. Burks covering. Patterson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Thunder leading by 3. Junior the pass. Oh, that was something else.
And nothing seems to phase Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Now, here's Shamet following the miss by Junior.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Williams following the basket by Junior. Shamet kicks to Patterson. Los Angeles with another miss. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Now, here's Junior. 16 points for him. Pass to Adams. The 9-footer's on the mark. Adams has got his second basket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Schroeder against Williams. Right side, Leonard. They need this. It's hauled in by Adams.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
To the paint. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Gotta love the hustle from Junior. When he works hard on the glass, he's rewarded for his efforts.
Shamet with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Williams. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Thunder.
And the pass to Burks. Junior with it. Patterson on him. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:23 left here in the first quarter. Junior dishes to Schroeder. Clock at 4. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Junior missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
Shooter passes to Burks. Junior with it. Elbow shot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Junior's got 20 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's Shamet following the basket by Junior. Pass to Zubac. There's the three. That one, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Junior throws it down.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Williams. He had 16 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Junior. Again, the Thunder score.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And so it's Oklahoma City looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action after this word. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated all the talent on this team.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder. Everybody wants to win. And there's no egos. Everybody has fun. We play together. We move the ball. We make sacrifices. And we enjoy getting stops.
City going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Patrick Patterson. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for George. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. The Thunder leading by 14. Paul out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Junior. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Gallinari in at the three. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Bucks, put on a show. He scored an amazing number of points and turned some heads when he did his work from beyond the arc, not usually his forte. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Evan, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. It's game one of a 3-game road trip.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Clippers trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harrell kicks to Shamet. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got 9 points.
The decision-making of Leonard could have hit the roller, but already had the shot he wanted.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement.